Let's talk about one of my favorite companies and my favorite stocks that happens to be Coinbase. Now, if you're familiar with the crypto economy or buying and selling Bitcoin, for example, you've probably heard of Coinbase. And that's with good reason, because they have an amazing product, an amazing platform, and they are a leader in this space. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Coinbase, the company, how they got started. We'll take a look at the product and also analyze part of the stock itself. And stick around to the end. I'm going to talk about some exciting things they have planned in the future that really get me pumped for this company and for the stock. All right, let's get to it. Welcome back. I am thrilled that you made it to my channel. And if you've been watching my videos, you may know that I built and sold my tech company, which taught me a ton about finance. And I'm trying to pass those lessons that I learned and the ones I'm still learning about money on to you. If that resonates with you, please consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button on this video. It just takes a second, it's free, it helps me tremendously. I really appreciate it. And also, if you jump down into the description, since we're talking about crypto and we're talking about Coinbase, you can get $10 of free Bitcoin by signing up in the link below. Okay, so Coinbase, a quick overview of the company. They were founded in 2012. The CEO's name is Brian Armstrong, and this is basically the largest US cryptocurrency exchange that's out there. They have a mission statement of bringing economic freedom to the world, and I found this photo of the CEO that's really, really compelling. It's this visual of that mission statement captured in an aerial photograph of North Korea and South Korea, showing the differences, the profound differences because of their economic situation. So Coinbase went public in April 2021. Right around the $380 price is where the stock was trading. There's this now infamous tweet from Mr. Jim Cramer saying they really like Coinbase up over $400. And since that point, the stock has actually declined about 43% from its 52-week high. But I want to talk about the product for a second. That is actually my background. I've spent over 10 years building mobile applications for your iPhone or Android. And Coinbase has been uniquely positioned as a leader in what I think is just this amazing user experience across all of their products. Because when you think about cryptocurrency and the blockchain and decentralized finance, those are complex topics for the average person. They can also be pretty intimidating, but Coinbase has invested the time and the learning to build these products in a way that makes all of those topics really, really approachable. So approachable, in fact, they have 73 million verified users. These aren't just accounts that randomly sign up. These are people who verified their information. And if you click that link, you will see that you do have to put in quite a bit of information for security and to make sure you are who you say you are. They also did $1.3 billion of revenue in 2020 prior to their direct listing. So let's talk about the stock. Today it's trading around $243 per share. As I mentioned, that's about 40% down from the highs this year. And the stock has been subjected to quite a bit of volatility. What I've seen personally is as the price of Bitcoin fluctuates, the price of Coinbase does as well. This makes a lot of sense because Coinbase primarily makes their revenue from transaction fees from people buying and selling cryptocurrencies. But Coinbase is far more than just buying Bitcoin. They actually have over 100 crypto assets that you can buy and trade and store. And they make a ton of money from facilitating those transactions. They are on track to blow right past $5 billion of revenue in 2021. And it's really exciting to just see this exponential growth from where they started till now. So is Coinbase a stock that you should consider investing? Well, despite all the price fluctuation and volatility, most analysts are actually very bullish on the long-term success of this company. And that's because, as we've said, they have really strong brand recognition. They're a leader in the space, and they have a great product. There are some risks, however. As we mentioned, that tie to Bitcoin and some of the volatility of cryptocurrency, that's still very much something you'll face in the short term. There's also a lot of risks around regulation. You've seen different governments all over the world, and ours, especially more recently, talking about cryptocurrency regulation. And a couple more risks that I see would be the stability of the platform. There's no shortage, if you jump on Twitter, of times when Coinbase crashed, where trading was just not happening, and that can break some trust with the users. I think this is not unique to Coinbase. You've seen this with things like Robinhood. I've personally seen this on Vanguard, my legacy brokerage account, trying to trade things when there's a lot of volume in the market. And the real final risk here is trust and bad experiences from a customer support side. There's a lot of threads of people having a tough time accessing their crypto, not being able to get a hold of someone at Coinbase. But what's really cool is they've announced this 24/7 call center. Hopefully that will help alleviate some of these concerns. You have to remember that cryptocurrency is kind of this intimidating place, like I mentioned. If someone's having an issue and then it's compounded by not being able to really get a hold of somebody, that can just alienate them further, and actually it pushes Coinbase a bit further from their mission. Okay, so do I own Coinbase? You've probably gathered that yes, I do. Actually, it's a pretty significant portion of my portfolio. I have most of my money in index funds, as I've said before, but out of all the individual companies that I've picked, Coinbase is one of the largest positions that I have. This is because I really believe in Coinbase's mission. I just had this epiphany much later than I thought I would. But I haven't felt this excited about technology since I did with my iPhone. When I first bought my iPhone, I think it sunk in the enormous global impact that technological innovation would have. And I wanted to be a part of it. I jumped in, I started tinkering around with apps, and that's how I built a multi-million-dollar app business. I caught that wave and my life was changed forever. That's how I feel right now, and I'm very excited about the future of crypto, the blockchain, and the entire crypto economy. So that brings me to my last point, which there are a few things that Coinbase announced that are really, really exciting. The first is that they are launching an NFT marketplace. And if you've seen anything around this space, you know there's a lot of hype. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to see Coinbase's take on that experience. Just this week, the CEO, Brian, put out a blog post about how Coinbase is preparing for the metaverse. It's an awesome read, and it's really cool to see how they're positioning themselves as a facilitator, connecting all the components and being this place that really brings that together. I think it's brilliant. And finally, I'm a huge basketball fan, and so they announced they're working directly with Kevin Durant. I think this is an awesome, awesome announcement. I'm really excited to see what that partnership looks like and how it can evolve and get more people on board with this entire movement. Okay, that's it for me. That's it for Coinbase. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you, and we will see you in the next video.